Hi guys, and welcome back to another delicious episode of Shelly's Homemade. And today, guys, we're going to be making some apple crisp. So, for the apple crisp, you're going to need one cup of all-purpose flour, butter or margarine, whatever you have. And you're going to cut these into cubes like this, and you're going to get it right into your flour. With some clean hands, we're going to go in, or you can use a pastry cutter, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what a pastry cutter looks like. This is a pastry cutter. Now everybody has one of these, so I'm going to do it with my hands today. You're going to need 1 cup cracked brown sugar. Alright, trash. You take your good clean hands, you get in there, and you just break it up and get it all mixed in together. And this is the topping. Now you can add oatmeal if you like. I'm not a fan of oatmeal unless it's oatmeal cookies. I do love me some oatmeal cookies. So you just break it up and move your hands around and just get it in there. And you can even do some of this, and it helps do it a little faster. It don't have to be frozen butter, just as long as it's a little cold. You don't want softened butter. And you can get it all mixed in there, just like so. Just like this. Now that it's all mixed in, and you're going to set this to the side, and then we're going to start working on those apples. Now, me with apple crisp, I don't like to peel the apples. I like the skin on them. Now, if you want to peel, you can go ahead and peel them. Just make sure the outside is clean. So it needs to look like this. Like this. That is it. So I'm going to clean up, bring back, and we're going to work on those apples. So I have 8 apples here. I have 4 Gala apples, 4 Granny Smiths. So let's start with those. And all I'm going to do is just remove the core. The apples, and I do leave the outside on. Oh, goodness gracious. And I'm just cutting them into 3s, and I'm putting them into my pan. Just slicing them into 3s. And it's apple season, so we're gonna get into the apples and the apple season and just make some apple stuff, apple dishes to give you some ideas. And also, the holiday season is coming. You're going to want these type of dishes for you. When Thanksgiving comes, and Christmas, and Easter, I find myself making really big pans of this dish right here. Yep. There we go. And see, and this has filled up half the pan already. Now, we're going in with the apples, with the red ones. And like I said, I don't like to peel them, so you can peel yours if you like. Not for, now my apple pie I definitely peel, but not for apple crisp. And you just keep doing the same thing with these beautiful apples. You can use red delicious apples, which is really delicious. I like to use them to make candy apples because I don't like I use green apples to make caramel, but for the candy I use red ones. Almost done with these apples. We only got one more left.
How does that play out now?
Alright, so these apples.
Huh?
And this is the last apple. We're almost done. And that is it. I'm going to clean this mess up and come right back. You got the apples here. And let's just put some lemon juice on these apples. That'll stop them from turning brown. And not only that, it adds flavor too. Let's add a little vanilla. Like a teaspoon of vanilla. Then I have a third cup of sugar, cinnamon and nutmeg that we just want to sprinkle all over here. Don't even have to take it out. of the pan. I didn't make a mess. So let's sprinkle the rest of our cinnamon and sugar. So that was a fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg and a half a tablespoon of cinnamon and a third cup of sugar. You don't need that much when you're making this. That's it. You're going to smooth your apples out like so. And you know that topping we made earlier? We're going to come in here and we're just going to sprinkle it all over the apples. And you're going to get it into a 375 degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour 15, the longest. Okay, so the apple crisp is done. It's out of the oven. Made this for my son's birthday dinner. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. Alright, it's done. And I'm not going to dig into it, but you can see the caramelization and all of the juices and everything in there. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I make this all the time. I do have a video of this where I do dig inside. You can go check that out. I'll just put the video up right here. Alright guys.